So for the first position for your environment card, Scorpio, is the Harvest card. And this is the same as the Judgment card in traditional tarot. They call it Harvest because really it is about rewards from what has been sown, bringing forth a rebirth or a sense of renewal, possibly new insights or directions that you're taking, changes in your life. So, this card is in your environment. So some of you could be actually, excited about some new changes, whether you're moving, I'm going to turn on the light, making changes in your home, making changes in your work, making changes in your spirituality, whatever it is, there's a sense of rebirth. And if you think about it, the traditional tarot artwork, like the Rider-Waite deck, is of an angel hovering above children in the water. They're naked in the water, and it's because they're new babes, a sense of rebirth. And I feel like that's what some of you all are going to be feeling, that sense of renewal. So let's see what the crystal says, or interesting. I got this a little bit in another sign, but it's like you feel like you've been going up the slope, like a mountain, or actually I'm seeing like a ski slope, and you've been having to, make each step count, because I feel like a lot of you feel like people are watching you at work. They have been watching you, or watching what type of work you do, or maybe watching your time. I'm not sure what it is. But some of you have completed projects that have come forth your way, and you're excited about that, and you can move on. Some of you are going on vacation towards the end of this month, or at least around the water area, because I'm seeing someone in a canoe. And as a Scorpio, of course, water sign, that would be interesting for you. So the Harvest card is a great card to start your month or mid-month with, because it is a sense of renewal past situations that have been of conflict, or a conflict that concludes favorably to you. It's a new awakening, atonement, making changes for the better. And that's awesome that it's in your environment. And as I look at these cards, I'm looking at the outcome card, I'm thinking, wow, you are the 12th sign for me to do the readings for. Last but certainly not least, and almost every one of them that I can remember, kid you not, the outcome card has been very positive, and I'm trying not to look for it that way, but I'm like, wow, Scorpio, that's a very beneficial outcome card. Okay, but still talking about this, or finishing up on this, it's a renewal, feeling of, okay, deep breath, a feeling of like a deep breath, starting over again, or at least a renewal. Okay, the second card is called in this deck, the Lord of Shadows, and in traditional tarot, it's the same as the Death card. Now, I don't like that term because it almost never means physical death. It means transformation. As you can see, there's a butterfly in the card, and that denotes transformation. See how this figure is standing here in the shadows, and that's what they're talking about. It's almost like there's a new big force of life. There's this man and this boy walking into what looks like a fog, but it's going to be a clearer path for them. It's going to be a renewal. These cards aren't that much different than each other. They have like renewal about them, because always after death, and death of letting go of one's thoughts, restrictions on themselves, imposed restrictions, letting go of a person, letting go of, a job or whatever doesn't suit you, there's new beginnings, right? So really that's what this card is about, is you're a new babe and you're letting go of some things too. And this is in your challenge position. So honestly, this card in itself sometimes feel like a challenge if we need to take off one suit of armor and let go of it if we've been close to it and kept it close to our heart. And I'm of course metaphorically speaking. Then letting go is sometimes not easy, but it's important to make those changes to manifest in a different way. And I feel like that's what you guys are doing. You know, we have the full moon coming up on May 10th. And it is in Scorpio. Guess what? It's in your sign, Scorpio. And it's about releasing. And that is so much what this card is about, for you to release it and not think about it. Let your guidance, your intuition, let it go. Because I know you're going to see some positive outcome. I'm trying not to look ahead at the cards, but we can't hang on to situations and people that are not good for us, or we don't want to force them to be a certain way that they are, or force a job, or any situation that's not in our best interest. Well, it's interesting. I'm seeing a flag. It's like a country or a country flag. It has stripes in it. So, that could be the United States, but I mean, there's other countries that you have stripes in your flag. So, you're included in that. It might be that some of you are moving, you're leaving your residence that you've been in for a long time. You're moving to a different culture, different place, different country. I'm seeing also too, if you have children, and this is the end of the school year in most places, and the children are going off to college or boarding school. I'm seeing that as well, because I'm seeing a little boy. He's not little, but a boy like with packed bags. So if any of you all are experiencing that, or maybe you will this fall, but the emotions are coming up because we're around graduation, of course. And they could be moving on, or maybe they're getting married. That could be the case as well. All right. Okay, and then this particular card in the unexpected, this Page of Pentacles. I've seen this card come up in so many different readings. So I feel like that's a universal signal that, you know what, this is about new ways of making money, expanding your business or your work, manifesting. I love this Page of Pentacles artwork. See, speaking of a boy, here's a boy and he's playing magic with this pentacle, which of course the pentacles are about our money, our finances, same thing, but new ways of making money and looking at our finance bottom line. Also our body, our health, anything that's external. That's what the pentacles are about. They represent the signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And this is a page. So this could be, the pages are brought new opportunities, hearing of newness, because the pages are youthful. So it could be that leaving this old behind and this new opportunity has come up for you. You have everything you need. You have all of the tools of your trade, so to speak. I mean, whether you are a craftsman or whether you are a CEO of a company, you have everything that your position calls for, your work calls for, your house. It could be about remodeling or redoing. I'm hearing the reword, and we just went through Mercury retrograde, which is about reevaluating, reassessing our life. So I feel like with these changes going on with you, that there's newness coming in. This is the newness here. After this feels like it's old soul kind of stuff, then this new happy joy feeling comes in around your money, property, and physical health. This is a good sign. And again, this could be after the Scorpio full moon on May 10th. I'm doing this on the 7th. So if you're noticing after the 10th that you have an opportunity to grow, there you go. Let's see anything about the crystal, what it says about the Page of Pentacles. Well, I do feel like some of you are reaching out. It's almost like 2 or 3 resumes. You're sending out resumes, or you're looking for 2 to 3 different opportunities, or at these opportunities very closely. You want to see how you fit in. This flag came up again. It's so interesting. You want to see how you fit in with the culture, the community, the people that you would work for and work with. You're checking places out. You're checking out restaurants. You're checking out colleges. So again, this could be, have to do with your child, or possibly you going to college, whether you're, 18 or 48. It doesn't matter. It's just like it's about new schooling. Let's see. Yeah, new lands come in as well. And when I say lands, lands, of course, land that has not been harvested or built anything upon. So you may have an opportunity to either build a house, or there's an opportunity to grow a business venture. There's many different ways this Page of Pentacles comes in, but it's about the unexpected. Something comes up for you to take advantage of that is going to grow your money, make your health better. If any of you all have had health issues, this would be a new way to deal with that. Maybe a healer, chiropractor, acupuncturist, new technology. If any of you all are in the technology field, the medical technology, or, again, like I said, holistic, you may be experiencing that. All right. So it's adventurous for you. It's interesting to you. All right. And the last card is a card I love. It's the 6 of Wands. And the wands are, of course, about our what we do in life, our life force, the work we do. It's about our message in life. And this 6 of Wands is a time when your service is being acknowledged. There's victory, there's success. You see this guy riding on this beautiful white horse, and he's cloaked in red. This card has come up a few times as well. More of a clarification card. I don't think it's come in any outcome card, but it has come up for clarification. So there are definitely some changes, universal signs that are going on with these cards, this particular reading. I'm trying to think who else has seen this. I don't know, but it's come up 2 or 3 times as a clarification card, which is good. So this guy's dressed in red. He outshines the others. Not that he's better than, but he has given his service, his work, enough effort to where he does get public acknowledgement within his company. His company is written up, in a good way, of course. And these are people around him. They're a little bit more drably dressed, dressed in neutral colors. Let's just put it that way. So it's not that he's done it by himself. There's always people to support and help. Always, always. And he's on this beautiful white horse. So he's taking in the public acknowledgement. What you would want to say about this card is not to feel too high and mighty. If this happens for you, that you're publicly acclaimed, or that you get a lot of acknowledgement within your workspace, because other people will realize it. All right, let's see what has gone on here. Yeah, you've learned how to connect the dots. You weren't sure about where you were even maybe 6 months ago, but you're realizing that your talents and your abilities do matter. This is whether you're staying with the same company or you're changing. You sort of feel like some of you, like you're the lone wolf. I don't know if sometimes at your workplace that you work by yourself, or you work on a project by yourself, but I feel like some of you feel like you're the one wolf out in the pasture. I'm seeing a wolf and a cow, but they're by themselves out in a field. So it's like there's no one else around them. So you may feel like that sometimes, and get publicly acclaimed or acknowledged at your work feels really good, healthy. You feel abundant in what you're doing. Let's see what else comes up. And I also feel like for some of you, this isn't for all of you, but for some of you, you're making new friends at your workplace or in and around your workplace. I don't know if some of you work at an office that there's community restaurants, or you go to a restaurant that's nearby your workplace. I'm not really sure, but it feels like a gathering or getting together with others. Just put it that way. And I feel like you meet new people. And I feel like some of you are chatty and excited about this. Okay, so that's an awesome card to get for your outcome. Again, acclaim, success. All right, so let's pull a couple of clarification cards using the same deck. This one wanted to come out. Well, that's nice too. The ace of this deck calls it the Themis. The themes could be either way, really. Right? You may want to correct me, so that's okay if you do. It's basically the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords talks about victory and success around ideas and implementing ideas. Whenever you see the Ace of Swords, it's one of the few sword cards that is very positive. It's very, very positive. You know, some of the swords talk about our fears and our worries and our concerns, our thinking. But the Ace of Swords, excuse me, I'm a little bit hoarse. The Ace talks about victory around that thinking. So yay for you. You may be, like I said, implementing new ideas, or I was talking about that research earlier, or new ways of thinking, you know, whether it's quantum physics. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's just new ways. Wow, and then the World Tree comes out. Awesome. Okay. This was the outcome card for, I believe, Cancer. And I remember this because it's like, wow, this is your outcome card. So this clarification card is the last of the major arcana. It's number 21. It's the same as the universe card. It talks about how life has had its challenges and its peaks and its valleys, but you've learned so much and you're still learning a lot. But you've grown to the point of accomplishment, both spiritually, intuitively, which is what this moon is about, and also with the sun. The sun is about manifesting. So throughout the time, whether you're, again, 20 or 60 or 70, you have learned a lot about life and life's lessons. And there's been a lot of spiritual lessons. And like I said, this is the last of the clarification cards. So I feel like, Scorpio, that you guys are moving in a direction of hope and happiness and feeling creative. That's awesome. Let me know in the comments below how you feel around this card. This is the Tree of Life. And like I said, the sun and the moon working together. All right, so I'm going to add up the cards. You have some changes going on or some letting go going on, but then you're starting to see newness and success. All right, so we have 20 and 13 is 33, 34, and 6 is 40. Well, yay, I haven't seen that one this month. Reduced to one digit is 4. And 4 in numerology is about foundation, building your foundation. It's a left brain number, so it's very logical, being very practical. So I feel like that's, of course, what this Page of Pentacles is doing. And the 4 in the major arcana, is the same as the Emperor card. And the Emperor is an archetypal male figure, authority figure, father figure. He's very much of leadership position. He's good at building projects. He's good at controlling his destiny. So some of you may have that support around you. You may actually take on the qualities of the Emperor, controlling your destiny. and feeling good about it. Oftentimes, too, he represents a Capricorn. So if there's a Capricorn in your life, you know, you might want to, or you have a Capricorn moon or rising sign. As always, watch your moon and rising. This could represent you.